Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth, and let's continue the game. Now we're in the temple of Mother Hydra, which means we are nearing the end of the game. Possibly, this might be even the last video. We shall see. Full medical supplies.
It's written in some kind of ancient language.
Let's use the Book of Dagon.
Tablets of Dagon. This must be the original source text for Obid's translation, the Book of Dagon. I can now read some of the last passages. I'll write them down. These are the tablets of Dagon. This must be the original source text for Obid's translation, the Book of Dagon. It's a shrine for worship.
Let's look around before we go to the temple. Another medical supply. Well, I guess we're as well equipped as we can be. Let's enter and prepare to face Mother Hydra. And there she is. Oh yeah, I forgot these guys. Crap.
It's written in some kind of ancient language. I can now read some of the last passages. I'll write them down.
Goddamn sorcerers. Were there 4 of them? Let's try to use the Thompson once. I managed to take one of them down. Move! No! Well, at least I didn't die this time. Blurry, blurry, blurry. Ah! Ah!
It's written in some kind of ancient language. I can now read some of the last passages. I'll write them down.
Let's try the ray gun. One down. Missed. Oh. Ah. Always keep falling down. Can't move. Can't see. Load. Man, these guys can take a beating. Oh, of course, out of ammo. Now wait. Let's go pick those items. And be a massive coward and save again. Oh, come on. Why can't I save? I know. Then again, the enemies might respawn. Let's not pick the second medical supplies because we have everything maxed except splint. Now I do remember how to defeat the mother because it was once again one of those bizarre puzzle kinds of bosses way back when, and I couldn't defeat her by myself, so I had to look up on the internet, and the solution stuck my head because it was once again one of those how could you know solution puzzles. The mother herself doesn't move. She uses her mind to cause sanity loss and the deep ones, and she will summon more deep ones. Now let's see if I can manage to defeat her.
The pool is sealed tight.
We need to fill the barrier with water and electrocute mother. But to do that, we need to open the valves. Now I need to find them. Once I activate one of the valves, deep ones will come pouring in. Now I just need to find the valves. Now she starts to summon the deep ones. And this is the only hint she gives. You suddenly see things from her point of view. Now the rest of the valves are above the ledges. You can't jump on them, but a deep one can. You have to take control of them. And the way to do that is, if I can only find now I remember. You have to go back down and you can see this gong.
This gong must be used as a call to worship.
And this is the weird part. You have to shoot your ray gun in full charge, and it will cause this deafening effect. And then you have to quickly run. I didn't hit fast enough. You have to run. Let's shoot from this position. Missed. Still missed. Oh. Oh, she summoned deep ones. No, I'm still too far away. You have to be close. Ah. Oh, you have to, somehow you could take control of the deep ones. Ah, now this is going to shit. Ah! How did I take control of those things? Oh, I died. I bled to death. Oh, one moment. So now the solution is a bit clearer, but it's still pretty annoying. You have to make sure that the ray gun is at its maximum. And you have to be deaf for a long enough time to take control of the deep one. But first, once you're deaf, you have to wait and run here and wait until Mother summons the deep one. And voila, now you take control. And then you quickly, while you're being deaf, you need to jump on these platforms and hit the valves. And you have to do this 4 times. And then you have to kill the deep one. Come on. Now I think I have shot 2 of them. But you have to also make sure that there are no deep ones summoned once you're being deaf. If there are 1 or 2 deep ones before you stand next to the pool, you have to kill them and wait until Mother screams and summons another deep one, which you can then take control of. It's so weird. And you have to stand right here. How do you figure out this? I have no idea. I think this is a third one. Oh, didn't die. I think this is the last one. Oh, it's... Now I think I got all the 4. Now don't screw up! I think I have all the 4. We'll know soon enough. Now I need to just charge this fully and shoot it into the water. And that is the end of the mother. And this is the final save point. We are so close to the end. And now the barrier's down, which means the submarine can finally sink this city. So it's time to bail out.
I'll need to decipher it. According to the text, the doors can only be opened with an ancient chant spoken by someone in possession of a sacred charm. Behuin in Kugna, Fanum Naemna, Bagliz Kafungin, Kathavahel, Kulf Cthulhu Kafungni, Ia Rigazengaro, Ia Hydra.
And now we're back here. And now it's time to bail out. Now if I can only remember which way led out. Now we need to remember those cages where we were captured by Sebastian Marsh. Once the city starts to collapse, that's where we need to go, and that's where I'm trying to go. Because now they are open. And remember when we saw that weird portal? If I can just make it. Where is it? When we first arrived here, that is our escape. It opens a portal, and this is our escape.
Jack, why have you summoned me?
There is something I must show you. We must hurry. Time is short.
Where are we going?
The Great Library. A terrible conflict is upon us, and our hosts will not survive it. The keenest minds are already projecting to later days.
Who will be the enemy? There have been no ructions with either the Migo in the north, or Cthulhu's kin to the south.
In your wanderings, did you come upon the vast sealed trapdoors at the foundation of the old city?
Yes, but I didn't understand their purpose.
It was a terrible war between us and a race of half-polypus creatures that had been dominant until our arrival. This volume tells of that bloody day.
Why are you showing me this now?
They are still down there, Jack, thriving in the darkness. They are plotting to break free of their bonds and wreak a terrible revenge. The end is inevitable, and close, very close.
How much time do we have? What the hell was that?
Follow me.
Mr. Walters? Mr. Walters? Can you hear me? Mr. Walters? Mr. Walters? Mr. Walters? Mr. Walters? Hold on, Mr. Walters.
He's convulsing. We're losing him.
Mr. Walters? Can you hear me, Mr. Walters?
Check his pulse.
And that was Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. And here is my final statistics. Mental condition, not job. But drug abuse only casual. That's surprising. And that was Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. And my final thoughts of the game. Despite everything, it's still one of my personal favorites in horror games, right there with Resident Evils and Silent Hills. And overall, I say it's a hidden gem. It's a rough around the edges, and with a little bit of tweaking, it could have easily been an instant classic. The AI is definitely buggy, as you can see in this Let's Play. Sometimes the enemies don't pay any attention to me, and sometimes it seems they can see you in the dark and have master marksman accuracy in long distances, and sometimes they miss even if you're right next to them. It was sad that Headfirst Studios was closed in 2006 because they wanted to do a sequel to this game called Call of Cthulhu: Destiny's End, but unfortunately it never happened, which is a shame. Once again getting tongue-tied. I'm always tongue-tied when I try to do the final commentary while the credits roll. It's annoying, because I would definitely want to see more this type of games based on the Cthulhu mythos. I'm not the biggest Cthulhu fan, and maybe that's a mistake I have to correct at some point in my life. Well, that was short credits. What else is there to say about this game? Well, I have to say the voice actors are good, especially Milton Lawrence as Jack Walters. And if you like this game, you can get it on Steam. This game is definitely much better on the PC because the sharper resolutions, the draw distance is better, and the keyboard and mouse control does help a lot when it comes to combat. Oh yeah, and I have to say that the insanity mechanics are, although they can be annoying, I also think they are awesome, and I'm surprised that games don't use it as often as you would expect. And all those feelings way back when, frustration, enjoyment, yeah, I get to experience them all over again, because once again, as I play this game, I am so happy and glad that I played this. And the feeling of succeeding despite the unfairness of the game, the puzzles and the enemy AI behavior, once you manage to complete this game, oh man, I am currently euphoric. Well, is that all I can say about this game? Oh yeah, one more thing. I'm gonna do one more video of the Call of Cthulhu. I'm gonna fight the polyps once again and make a short bonus video after this, and try to see if I can make a good video on how to defeat them, because in my opinion they are the biggest pain in the ass when at the end game. Hydra is a bit annoying, but that's more because of how to solve the puzzle, and not as much as the difficulty of the bosses, because you only fight deep ones, and once you realize that your thunder gun kills them with one hit, usually, it becomes a much easier. That said, I'm Kanan Gamer. I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play, and join me again on a new Let's Play. There are 2 games I'm currently thinking of doing. I haven't yet made my mind what game I'm gonna play next. You just have to tune in tune in next time to see what is my next Let's Play. And as always, I'll see you when I see you. Later!